Yeah, obviously happy to be done with this first meet. It didn't go exactly how we were hoping for it to go. We made a little bit more mistakes than I think we really expected to, but it was the first meet. I think our training has been really good. And so there were some things that we just need to continue to trust from our training to competition. I certainly think that the ability's there, the talent's there. We just need to believe in ourselves a little bit more when we go out there to compete and have a little more fire in us. It was really nice to see Beam kind of really step up after a couple of rough events. And I thought the girls did a phenomenal job over there and they finished, strong on floor. So we started off a little bit rough, and then we kinda got things going, and it certainly was a much better way to finish the meet.
Yeah, for both of you, what went into having a stronger finish to the meet after a self-described maybe slower start?
Yeah, I think the slower start had a lot to do with just the judges kind of reworking how they wanted to judge this year. There's been a lot of stuff going on within NCAA gymnastics, and they're kind of cracking down on like inflated scores, and I think it really showed in our first two rotations. Yeah, they weren't our best, but I think that kind of our struggle stemmed from getting more down on ourselves when we thought we deserved higher scores, and we just can't let stuff like that kind of control like how we perform or our attitudes. So I think after bars we kind of brought everyone together, and we just wanted to remind everyone to control what we can control, and that we do the best when we're having fun. So just stick together and have each other's backs.
I think after the first two rotations, it gets harder with like nerves and everything, especially with seeing scores and just like performance wise. But I feel like after we pull ourselves together, especially on beam, which can be really nerve wracking and can get the best of you sometimes, I feel like we really pulled together as a team to just be there for each other and have more fun and let loose.
Yeah. Maybe on a little lighter note, what was it like to get out for your first competitive meet this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's my first last or my last first. So, yeah, as a senior, I don't know, I woke up this morning and I just as always, I couldn't believe meet season was here already. Preseason just flew by. But I mean, at the end of the day, I love every meet I get to spend alongside my teammates and just doing the sport that I love, and the fact that it's just one last season, I'm trying to soak up everything I can.
As my second season here, I feel like it's just really fun to go out as a team again and showing like what we can do. And even though today didn't go as well as we wanted it to, I think we finished really well, just showing what we're capable of. And I'm excited to just continue the season, just showing that.
For all three of you, what can you take from today that you can build on for the rest of the season?
I think we had a lot of people step up, even though we had some mistakes and we made some mistakes. We had some young people step up, and we had some people who didn't compete last year in some events who did a really good job this year. We when we look at our depth, I think our depth is really good on all four events. Um, it was just a little bit of a rough start for us, and it's something that we talked about. We need to focus a little bit on it just so that we don't make the same mistakes, but at the same time, understand how much better we are, and that we have to move forward and you know get to this next meeting. And I think we will see a little bit more determination, a little bit more fire from them. It's going to be an interesting year with scoring it, to be real honest. And I think what Alyssa said is real important. Like, we cannot let that affect how we go out and do our job. The only thing we can control is how we perform. We know we've got a good team. We know we've got really good events. So we're going to move forward and move past this one, and it all starts again next Thursday.
I've been here 4 years, so I've seen four different teams, and I feel like this is for sure the strongest one I've ever been on. And so our performance today is not indicative of our best or what we're capable of. And I think that in preseason, we didn't really have a ton of adversity. We came out of the gate super strong and kind of held that the entire way through camp training. So I think what will make this team really great is facing this adversity in the first meet and then showing where we can take it after that. You know, I don't think great teams are great every single meet. I think great teams are built from the struggle. So
I think I can take today as like a learning experience and just feeling those like first meet nerves come by and learning how to deal with it and handle it and work through it. So I feel like in this next coming meet, which is really soon, I feel like we can work in the gym, just relieving those nerves and remembering how we feel in practice and putting it in competition.
Any closing thoughts?
No, I mean, I think obviously, you tend to be hard when you have high expectations. And there were some really good things that we did today. But we do have to control our emotions a little bit more. I think we have to control a little bit more of our confidence. We certainly, with one meet, it's not going to determine what this team is going to be like. I think we've talked a number of times about how good we feel about this team and the way they've trained and the way they work together truly as a team. And you're right, you're not defined by one meet. Okay, we will bounce back from this, and we certainly know that we'll be better come Thursday.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, I think just don't count us out. We're gonna get in the gym, we're gonna grind some more, and we're gonna show the country what we're really capable of.
I think we are really capable of a lot more, and that's been put in the gym. I feel like we just need to learn how to show it off to everyone and relieve our nerves.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.